Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Thomas. And that's complete to Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 20 carries, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench, you tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
A first down carry by Elliott. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Thomas. He completes it to Wilson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Thomas. And this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they can.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, Thomas. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Thomas. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw again. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They run with Sanders off the option, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The numbers for Sanders last week: 14 carries, 57 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Sanders. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Thomas. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll try the jet sweep here. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Thomas to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one.
So that challenge, a successful one. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, Elliott once more. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On third down, it's Prescott. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. On first down, Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 6 yards left on second down. Draw play, Elliott. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run left with Pollard. And fights through one man. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Here's Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's complete right side to Lazard. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
And Lazard's got it again.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And again, it's Prescott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Badgley's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Prescott from the gun. Got a man. That's Lazard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Prescott yet again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, throw left side, complete. That's Elliott. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Thomas. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, man, can't do that.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Thomas.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 24. Thomas looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Off play action. Thomas. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Thomas on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On second down, Elliott. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To throw is Thomas. Throwing to start the drive. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 31, Thomas. That's into the hands of Edwards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Throwing again on second down. Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Thomas. That's out to the flat for Akers. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Thomas. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We knew he was close scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A gain of 6 there on first.
Second down at 4.
From the gun, Thomas. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Thomas now. Throwing on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Thomas. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Thomas. Left side here to Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
We'll check on his status when we get back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?